hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this very long 40-minute speed build video. Yes, it's a very long video, but the good thing about this video is I completely finished the home in one episode, so I'm very proud of that. So if you want to download this home, you can. It's on the gallery right now under my origin, LoveSimplySim. So what am I building today? I'm actually building another home for my Let's Build Oasis Springs series, and we are building across the street from that beautiful Oasis modern mansion. So I know I said in previous episodes of this series that I was gonna do a traditional kind of large home or mansion on this lot, and I did try one and I actually almost finished it, but I just found that it looked really weird. It looked so weird with this very large, beautiful modern mansion, and then next to that a very traditional mansion. It just was so weird looking at those two houses together. I was like, no, let's not do that. Let's start over. And then I decided to build this beautiful, modern, very large, luxurious home. So for the inspiration, by the way, for this house, I did get this from Google Images this time. So what I did is I couldn't really find the shape that I wanted to do. I don't know what it was, but I tried and tried different kind of shaped homes, and they all ended up looking like previous builds. I don't know, I just couldn't really find anything unique to do. So I thought, okay Mona, let's go through Instagram, but I couldn't find anything there. And then I thought, well, let's go to Google Images, and I actually searched this home on contemporary mansions. So I just typed in Google contemporary mansions. I went to images and I just scrolled until I found this photo. So I did snapshot the photo, and I think also the site. I think the site is on there as well if you are interested. I usually snapshot my progress of my builds, like 90% of all my builds I snapshot. Not all of them, because sometimes I just forget to snapshot, but this time I did snapshotted the inspirational photo, and all of the process that I did in between I snapshotted as well. So anyways, this build is gonna have 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, there is a swimming pool, there will be a laundry room, and there will also be a office, and not a normal kind of office. There will be a doctor's office in this home. So I got really inspired by my actual doctor here in Belgium. She also has her own practice at her home. They all do actually. All the doctors here where I live in this part of Belgium, I don't know if it's like different in other parts, but they all have like a practice at their own home, which I think is awesome. You can really see how your doctor lives, and they all tend to be actually very not rich, but they all have very nice houses. Also the vet, by the way, the vet here where I go also has his practice at home. A very nice vet. He has like 1 million dogs of his own, which I adore, because you can really see he's a very he's a dog and cat person, because I think he also has like 2 or 3 cats, and they are very lovely, very well trained. And I think if a doctor or a vet has their own private practice at home, I don't know, it just gives you like a connection, and you can see how they live, and it makes them more a person than a doctor, which I think is nice. But anyways, I got inspired by my own doctor. She has her own practice, and I was like, well, let's do that in The Sims. I haven't done that yet, and with the new cats and dogs pack coming very shortly, only I think 1 or 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. 2 months, and then the pack is gonna come out, and then we can maybe turn that doctor's office into a vet office. How awesome is that? I don't know if it's gonna be functional or not, but that's definitely something that's on my list when the pack comes out. I want to build like a very large veterinarian kind of building for multiple vets, but I also want to do like small veterinarian practices at homes and stuff. So I'm very, very excited for the pack. I'm actually really excited for the new world. I'm seeing loads and loads of pictures online of that world. I think it's gorgeous. And today I actually saw some YouTubers and influencers tweet out some pictures of the dogs and cats that they made in Create a Sim, which I think they look really good. They look exactly, of course, like we saw in the trailer, but I think they look really good in Create a Sim. So I'm so excited to make my 5 or actually 4 cats, because I only can fit 8 slots in a home. It's insane. I was really hoping that they would do like, okay, you have 8 Sims and give us like 2 extra slots for our pets, so that we could have like 10 Sims on a lot, or maybe 8 Sims and 2 pets maximum. That is what I was hoping for, but no, it's not like that. So we can only have 8 Sims or pets in total, so like 6 Sims, 2 pets, or 1 sim, 7 cats. I don't know. You can do that type of things, but no extra slots are given for our pets, which is a little bit disappointing, but I can handle it. I'm still hoping that maybe, I mean, there is like a mod that you can use to have more Sims in your game. I don't know if it works for your cats and dogs as well. They probably need to update that mod to make it functional. So yeah, maybe I'm gonna use that. Who knows? Anyways, as you guys can see, the house is taking shape. So at the rooftop, I did make some skylights with the dance floor. I am gonna move them over to the left. And then when I went into screenshots, I found that they were at a very weird place. So I moved them again. I make them smaller, but I don't do that on camera. But you will see me, or not, you won't see me do it, but you will see it in the house overview in the beginning of the video, and you also see it at the very end of the video when I do the screenshots, because I always have like multiple screenshots at the very end of the video. So if you are like, oh my gosh, I don't want to watch this entire video, just skip to the end, go and watch the screenshots. I try to shoot, oh my god, I try to make a picture of every room in the home, and I also try to make pictures of different angles of the home. So I do understand if you don't want to watch like 40 minutes of me babbling about random things in the build and stuff like that. I do understand that. Sometimes I do that as well. I am guilty. Usually when I watch a house build, I do try to watch the entire thing. It's just common courtesy because I like it when people watch my entire video. But sometimes when I have like not enough time, or I'm just tired, I want to go to sleep, but I really do want to like see the key points of the video, I do skip ahead until I see the area of the video that I want to see, but not always. Anyways, what am I doing here? I'm starting shaping the front yard. So I knew I needed a walkway to the side of the building, because that is actually where you can enter the doctor's practice. So your sim can walk way up here and then down the stairs. And then when he comes down the stairs, there will be a double door where you can enter like a seating area where you can wait for the doctor, and then she can call you in when she's ready for you, which I think is really nice. So also I added in a little driveway right there so that your clients of course can park their car. I mean, they can also park alongside of the road. There is enough space. There are actually no cars parked whatsoever, so they do have enough space alongside of the road. But usually the doctors here do have like a little private parking space on their own private lot for their customers, and I think that's a very nice gesture. So yeah, I thought let's do that as well. I do landscape it all in, of course, adding in some plants, flowers, making it look lovely. I mean, we needed a little bit of greenery, and that is what I'm adding in right here. Also added in this, I don't know what kind of plant. Is it like a palm tree? I mean, it's like a palm tree or something like that. Anyways, I thought it looked interesting. It's like the second time that I ever used that plant. If I go back through all my videos, you won't see me use that plant except maybe one or twice. So I was like, no, let's use it now. Add it in, although I do find that plant looks a little bit plasticky and fake. I don't know, but for this build it looked nice. Anyways, what am I doing? Oh yeah, the roof. So here I am moving the skylight roof, which I am gonna move again. I do keep the little bushes that I'm gonna add in here in the middle. I am gonna keep that because I really like that little hint of greenery there, but I am gonna move that entire thing off camera. Here adding in some lights, of course, not gorge, of course, just to define, no, oh my gosh, how do you say it? Define. I think I'm saying that correct, right? Define a pathway. Yeah, I think I'm saying it correct. Anyways, adding in some more landscaping, and then yeah, doing some more landscaping right here. Nothing really special, just going with the typical Oasis Spring landscaping that I do almost in every house build of this series. But I like to keep the landscaping very uniform for this series. I mean, I like that they all look the same. All the landscaping is kind of the same. All the homes look kind of the same, which I really like. So here adding in those double doors for that private practice, and we are gonna come back to that a little bit later on in the video. I think halfway through we're gonna start furnishing the doctor's office. So here adding in some steam and bubble crates and changing the color. So all of the lightings outside and for the swimming pool I'm gonna do off camera. Also little detailing I'm gonna do off camera, and I think I also make one of the children's bedroom a little bit better furnished, because there is one girls bedroom which I furnished in like pinks and purple, if I have that correct, but it was really empty. I went into screenshots and I didn't put anything on the wall behind the bed. There was nothing on the nightstand. We were just missing some items, so I do add those in off camera just because I just wasn't thinking about recording, but it's fine. It's just a little piece, and you did see like what I did with that room at the beginning in the house tour. So yeah, anyways, starting with the interior of the home, and I have to say for the first floor, the ground floor that I'm doing right here, my favorite room is the kitchen. At first I hated the kitchen because the kitchen looked very flat and bland, but then later on I go back to the kitchen and I change it up completely and I give it some more dimension, which you guys of course will see a little bit later on. But I'm just saying, keep paying attention to when I place the kitchen or the second time that I do the kitchen, because I really like how it looks. It's my favorite part. And for the second floor, my favorite room would be the teen girls bedroom. So the teen girls bedroom you also saw in the house tour overview. That was the first bedroom that you guys see, the very black and purple one. I love that bedroom. It has so many little details and just lots of personality. I love the color combination. It's definitely a bedroom that I would have loved to have when I was younger. So that's my favorite bedroom. Usually my favorite bedroom is the master bedroom, but this time no. I mean, I like the master bedroom. I like the shape and the floor plan of it. I like the color combination, but it's actually kind of bland. I kept it really toned down and bland, and I just decided to insert all the colors in the children bedrooms. So here furnishing that little hallway, adding in I think a mirror. I think I'm gonna play around with mirrors here. Yes. And also changing out that side table here, playing with the mirrors, adding in some artwork. Of course, I mean, she's a doctor. She is making a lot of cash, so we needed a little bit of exclusive art here and there, you know, to make it look a bit more luxurious. She does have children, so she has 7 children. Do I have the correct? No, wait a minute. We have a teen girl, a teen boy, kid girl, and 2 toddlers. So we have 6 children. Yeah, 6 children, and then we have mommy. Mommy is the the doctor, and then we have daddy, and daddy doesn't have a job yet. I did not give him any personality whatsoever. We were just mainly focused on mom. But you can make, of course, the male of the home, the doctor, whatever you want. But in my game, it's a female. Anyways, here starting with the kitchen. And like I said, the first try of the kitchen, I find them very boring, very bland, and very flat. I didn't know what I wanted to do. You see me change this, like the colors lots of times. You see me change the island a few times. I just was not happy with its kitchen. It looked so bland, so boring. There was so much space that I did not use, and I couldn't figure it out. So what I did is I went a little bit further in furnishing. I think I start furnishing the dining room and the kids' playroom. Yes, there is a kids' playroom because there are children in this home. So I do furnish all of that, and then after I finish the first floor, I go back to the kitchen and I change the entire layout a little bit. So what am I doing here? I don't know. Oh yeah, here I'm trying to determine where I want the dining room to come. So at first I was like, oh, the dining room here in front of that beautiful large window, but then it just felt a little bit too close to that entrance door. You know, I mean, when it's colder out and the door goes open, you have just a lot of cold wind that comes in. Not that we have weather or anything like that in The Sims, but I was just imagining. Although I did place the children's play area there, and when it's cold, that is actually not ideal as well. So yeah, that whole idea did not make sense at all. Okay, scrap that idea. I mean, it's Oasis Springs. It's always hot there, so who cares? But I think this floor plan or this layout really works better. I like this little play area. It's really not overly cluttered, but there are enough items that your Sims can play with. And I like that the dining area is actually open, but a little bit divided with the wooden slates and the walls. So it does look a little bit private, but still very open and easy accessible. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh yeah, so here I'm starting with the kitchen again. So I thought, well, let's do like a little dining area in the kitchen or a little seating area. So it wasn't working at all. I tried multiple things. It all looked kind of weird. And then I was like, okay, let's go to this room right here. Let's see what we can do here. And nothing worked here as well. So I am gonna remove that chess table right there, it just looked so out of place, and I'm gonna keep it empty. So this is a very large living room, and I don't furnish every little corner. I keep it very empty and open. So here I decided to add in a coffee station, which is gonna disappear again later. So yeah, what am I doing here? The lighting, of course. And I think we're like almost, yeah. And then here we are gonna go back to the kitchen, and here I'm gonna change this completely. So the reason, or not the reason, the inspiration for this kitchen I actually gotten while I was driving home from work. So there is like a new apartment complex that they are placing here. In my little village. Yes, there is a apartment complex in our little yeah, it's like a really tiny village where I live, so it's actually kind of weird. But yes, there is a apartment complex, and the lower levels are all done. And I was looking in because I'm really curious. I was looking into that home that they were like furnishing, and I saw them setting a kitchen up on like a little landing like this here. So the dining area was lower than the kitchen itself, and I just really loved that contrast. They also had like a half wall, and it looked so really nice. So that kitchen was really black and white that I saw. Totally my my type of style. I just fell in love with that kitchen. I want that kitchen. So when I saw that, I was like, maybe I can implement it here in my game as well. And yeah, as you guys can see, I tried it, and I think it looks really nice. This definitely gives more dimension to your kitchen area. It doesn't make it look like overly full. And I don't know, it's just better. How do you say it? It's just better looking, and I really do like it. So what am I doing here? Just filling up that little space there, really. So I don't really know what we're gonna do next, though. I think we're gonna start furnishing the doctor's office next. Yeah, I think the largest part is me furnishing the doctor's office because I didn't really know how I wanted that to look. And then after that, I think we're gonna furnish the second floor. So there's still like 18 minutes left of this video, which is kind of a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna finish like talking the entire video. I am definitely gonna try. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna try it, but I don't know. Maybe when we are gonna get to like the bedrooms, I have a little bit more explanation. But for now, we are just furnishing the first floor. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm adding in a dresser. So this is actually a very large open hallway and I did not know how to furnish this. So instead of like cluttering it up, I keep it empty. So this is just a empty large hallway, but if you want to add in like a little table or whatever, you can definitely do that. So here started furnishing the bathroom area. So this is the first bathroom that we are furnishing, and of course this first bathroom is gonna set the tone for all of the other bathrooms that we are gonna furnish in this house. I really do try to keep them all similar in color, style, and in the items that I use, just so that it has a very unified look. So we are gonna go with, of course, spade tiling for the floor and the walls, and then for the items we are gonna use the fitness stuff bag. I actually really like the fitness stuff bag items, not really the fitness items, but I do really love the two new wallpapers, and I love the bathroom items. They could have called it like the new bathroom stuff bag, and I would have been happy and just not add in the fitness stuff, because I don't really use the very large climbing wall. I mean, I have one fitness build with that climbing wall. I will link that video up here. That is also in this Oasis Springs series, by the way. But that's like the only time. No, I did use it once more in the Oasis Mansion. That's right, in the Oasis Mansion across the street of this home, I also used the very large climbing rock, climbing wall. So I used it twice, and in my gameplay, I have played with it, I think when it just released. I've played with that wall like a week. And then after that week, I've played with it like maybe once or twice. And then after that, I have not touched the wall. It's so, I don't know, it's actually kind of sad because I've paid 10 euros for that pack, and that's like the only really new item or new gameplay that we've gotten in that pack, and I don't use it. It's such a shame for that money. It's not my least favorite pack, because my least favorite pack is the toddler stuff pack though. I know, I mean, they did patch up that ball pit, so they did change the mesh of the ball pit. It does look way better, but not as good as I wanted it to look. But it is definitely better. But still, I'm missing, for a toddler stuff pack, I'm missing new beds, new toddler items for in the home. I know that they wanted to focus more on outdoor play stuff, which I think is fine. But then call it the toddler outdoor play stuff. You know, now it's called the toddler stuff pack. And for the toddler stuff pack, I just wanted toddler stuff for my toddler in my home. I'm just missing new beds. I'm missing new play out items inside. I'm just missing so much stuff for my toddler. I actually really wanted strollers. I was having my fingers crossed for strollers in that pack, and for outdoor play items, I was actually really hoping for a sandbox. I mean, I love sandboxes. I constantly make them in my game. They are non-functional, of course, but a actual functional sandbox that we could create ourselves, so that we could make like our own little shape, like the swimming pools. So instead of a swimming pool tool, I would have loved a sandbox tool, you know, to make your own kind of shapes, and then when your sim goes in it, it's actual functional and they can make sand castles. That was actually what I was hoping for that pack. And strollers. I just love strollers. My children have always used strollers. Sadie still use her stroller, but this is her final year. She's now 5 years old, and she fits in the stroller like barely, and she's like really heavy, so it's a pain to push her around. So this is her final year, but my children have always used the stroller when they were toddlers. So yeah, that's also an item that I was hoping for in a toddler stuff pack. But okay. Anyways, enough about that. A little bit back to the build. I finished off the oh my god, the doctor practice. There is a little waiting room, as you guys can see. I also made a changing room, and I added in curtains so that your sim can open and close it, or they can pretend that they can open and close it and then change their clothes. And of course there's an examining bed and stuff like that. So it's a really functional doctor's office, and I really gotten a lot of inspiration for this office from my own doctor. So yeah, anyways, I think we're almost finished. So yeah, we're like almost finished with the basement. The only thing that we need to furnish in the basement is one bedroom, but we will be doing that a little bit later on. So what am I doing here? I'm just adding in a bit more stuff in the garden. We definitely needed a barbecue. I mean, it's Oasis Spring. it's always beautiful weather. We need a barbecue in our backyard because I would be grilling like every day. So anyways, so what am I doing here? Oh, I'm starting with my favorite room. So this is the teen girls bedroom that we are starting, of course, going with this beautiful black, white, and purple theme. This is actually a color combination that I do use a lot. I am aware, but I don't know, it just is so very pretty. The three colors combined. I love black, white, and purple together. It's so very girly but still edgy for a teen. So yeah, that is basically why I'm going with these colors. I'm just adding in all the items that she needs. So there's a dresser for her clothes. There's a writing table for her to write in her diary and to do her homework. She has a very fancy state-of-the-art computer because she's actually a gamer. She loves gaming so much. And that's why she has this really awesome computer. And she also plays the guitar. So I do add in a guitar. There are stuffed animals here and there because she's a girl, she's a teen, but she's also still a kid at heart. That's why there are stuffed animals. And yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, adding this really beautiful rug. So this rug is actually from the Bowling Night stuff pack. I don't use that rug that often because I always forget about it. But this time I was like thinking of, I need a very bright purple colored rug. And somehow I remembered that there was a very colorful purple swatch in this rug, so that's why I'm grabbing for that. So this sim also really loves music, so I do add in a stereo. There is some clutter CDs here and there. So yeah, that's basically all I need to say about this teen girl's bedroom. And yeah, I think it's like almost finished, and then we are moving on to the teen boys bedroom. Oh no, not the teen boys, the master bedroom. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. So for the master bedroom, I decided to just grab this entire wing right here. So the entire right side, or if you sweep the house, the entire left side is all master bedroom. We have the bed right here overlooking the beautiful garden. There is like a walk-in closet in the middle, and then when you go through that, we have a ensuite bathroom with private balcony for your sims to use. This is actually really luxurious. Definitely something that a very rich family would have. I mean, I think I don't know rich people, so I don't really know, but this is what I imagine every rich person would have. They will have a walk-in closet, they will have ensuite bathrooms, they will have very beautiful layouts. That is what I imagine in a very wealthy home. But of course, I don't know that for sure. But I like the color combination. Again, going with those gray, white, and black tones, which I usually do in my modern build. It's just a color palette that I love going back to. You know, black, white, and gray, that fits in so perfect with modern. So I tend to grab for those colors. So yeah, what am I doing here? Oh, I'm looking for the sauna. I was like, this bathroom is so large, it needs a sauna. So there's a sauna, there's a bathtub, and there's a sink and a toilet. There's no shower. So I don't add in a shower, but I don't think it's really necessary because we have a shower on the ground floor and in every other bathroom. So I think it's fine. Yeah, that's basically all I needed to say. I'm getting a little bit out of breath. We're 33 minutes, almost 34 minutes into the video, and I'm getting a bit tired and thirsty, but it's fine. We're almost there. There is still a few bedrooms that I need to explain myself. So for the sauna, I did remove the windows because they just were looking weird. Here I am adding in some floor tiling because we still had carpet there. So yeah. Oh, that's right. We are missing a little bit of footage right here. So this teen boy's bedroom, I furnished that upstairs in the bedroom next to the teen girl. But then I thought, well, why won't I move it to the basement area, because we have a room there left, and for a teen boy that just sounded so perfect, because then he has like a little bit of privacy, he can do, you know, a little bit what he wants himself, and doesn't really feel like his parents are watching over him that much because he is in the basement. So that's why I moved the teen boy's bedroom in the basement, and I did cut out that little piece of footage of me furnishing. But anyways, the teen boy, he is a really nerdy type of guy. He loves everything scientific and computers and stuff. So that is actually the that's actually the theme of the teen boy's bedroom. And for the kids boy's bedroom right here, he is more of a sports freak. So he definitely loves basketball. That's why there's a basketball hoop in the garden, of course. What else did he like? I'm not sure. No, I think it's like only basketball. And I add in like loads of toys and I think void critters, or is that the team, the kids girls? I'm actually confused right now. I don't know what I did in this room. No, it's only basketball. So yeah, his only inspiration, oh my gosh, his only interest is basketball. And then for the kids girl, her interest is void critters and painting. She loves painting and drawing, so she's getting her own drawing table. She's getting a void critter battle station, which she of course can use with her brother. So this bedroom I do furnish a little bit off camera. So if you are like Mona, that bedroom is actually kind of boring and empty. I know, I know, it still needs a lot of work, or not a lot, some work. It needs some work, and I did do that off camera. So when you download this from the gallery, it's actually really complete and nicely furnished. So yeah, so anyways, we're like almost at the end of the video. I don't have any breath left, so I'm gonna leave you guys here. So we only need to furnish one bedroom and the bathroom. So the bedroom that we need to furnish is the twin toddler bedroom. That is this bedroom right here. It's gonna be a boy's bedroom. We're gonna go with blue because I don't know. I just went with blue, and it's very, I really do like the layout. The layout is fine. I love the two beds right there, and then we have the rock here, and it actually really works well with all the colors combined. So yeah, that's definitely it for me today. I'm hoping that you guys are gonna enjoy the rest of the video. It's like only 2 or 3 minutes, but still, if you liked the video and you are loving what you're seeing, please hit that like button at the very bottom of the video. It really helps the channel. It means a lot for me if you do that. And of course, if you do that, then I do know that you guys like my build. So please hit the like button. And if this is the first video that you are seeing from me, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So yeah, that's basically all I needed to say. I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome day wherever you are, and hopefully I will see you all soon. Bye bye.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you. You, so alive.